to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists who cannot play the guitar, but they love to turn the knobs. Hiya. Ladies and gentlemen, today we got the instrument from another YouTuber, which is 1 billion times bigger than me. I don't mean bigger like fat-wise, he's bigger, his channel is big, because my channel is nothing. And he's the king, one of those kings of the world in the YouTube channels. Alright, blah blah blah, Ola Englund, good luck with what you're doing, it's not so bad. He's making those instruments. They are being called Solar. It's his own brand, which he is, you know, like designing with the designers. He's selling those guitars all over the world, and actually he's very proud of them. Of course, he's playing them in his videos, and those guitars are very, very good. The story of Solar guitars started a couple of years ago with the brand called Washburn, and the first Ola Englund guitars were made by Washburn actually. After that he decided to make them branded with his own name. Fortunately it's not Ola Englund, here it's Solar. I don't know if it's fortunately or not, but it's a good name, you know, everybody can remember it, and actually it's quite nice and things like that. So if you are playing the guitar like someone from the Goba system, not the Solar system, and you are beyond what we know, and you need the instrument to express yourself in the way that actually you can, you know, show us what you can do, and you are shredder and you can play all those arpeggios and everything, and staccatos, legatos, and sweeps and everything. This is the guitar for you. It's made for such playing, but as well it's made for playing tight riffs. And with those tight riffs, actually we got the help of Evertune bridge here, which can be set up like proper solid bridge, and actually the string, you can move it up and down, and you can you know, like bend it, and the string will stay in tune. So that's why I told you, like, if you're playing tight riffs, it will make your playing better. I was even laughing with my friend that that guitar is for someone who cannot play the guitar, so for me, but sometimes I like to bend the strings in the riff. But actually, why I'm saying it, this guitar stays in tune whatever you do, and however bad you pull the strings here, it will always stay in tune. Magic involved, not magic, some strings inside, but actually it's made like this. Like I said, if you're playing tight riffs, if you're playing something which you don't need to bend the strings, and your expression is not like, you know, with the vibrato, but you want to play solid riffs, this guitar can be set up like that for you, and actually you will not need to record a track again. So if you know your track, you will not make the mistakes. Of course, you can set it up as well as a normal guitar, which is quite easy. I thought at the beginning it's a little bit more complicated, but it's quite easy actually, and you can set it up like that without any problem. Very, very easy setup. There's lots of videos in English about how to set up Evertune bridge. Really, really good invention, I need to tell you. And then this guitar stays in tune as well, which is the most important part of the name Evertune, and as well it can be used as a standard bridge. Even Ola has the video how to set it up in drop tuning and things like that, and how to use it. Beautiful thing. But it's not only which is good in this guitar, because this guitar is good at all. You know, the whole guitar is amazing. First of all, it's called Solar A 1.6 LTD, which is making it limited run, limited edition, and the limited edition here is the satin finish of the instrument. It's like it's not glossy. It's really satin. Of course, all the fingers on it are there. So if you touch it, the fingers are everywhere. and you need to clean it up. But actually, I don't think there is like lots of them made, and I think that's why it's limited edition. It looks a little bit like a chocolate. So if you want to connect in your playing, I mean in the look of the guitar, if you want to connect classic vibe where you can see the wood, but as well you love the dark guitars to play metal, you know, the black ones. then there is like a connection. It's not so black and it's not so woody, if you know what I mean. And with that, it's beautiful as well. There's like a little bit of sunburst or something, so it's a little bit lighter on the horns, you know, on the cutaways here, and then it's going a little bit to be a little bit more dark here as well. The bridge and the whole hardware is in very nice color, which is coal chrome or something like that, as far as I remember, and very dark pickups from Duncan Solar. Those pickups actually are made in Asia, probably in China, and they are probably the same pickups as Duncan designed pickups, but they are very good. Of course, if you're a guitar snob, you would prefer to have like a Seymour Duncan written somewhere here, but if you are only into good sound, you don't need to have it, and those pickups sounds very good. As far as I've found out on internet what kind of pickups they are Asian, little bit cheaper copies of original American Seymour Duncan's Distortion SH6. I don't know if they are like one-to-one copy, but actually they sound very good. This guitar has got a lovely grain in sound, which I love. This grain, which is mostly heard in Gibson instruments. And actually, I love this kind of grain, you know, regarding the guitar tone. And I was like amazed, because not lots of sport instruments, you know, like heavy metal instruments, got this kind of things. Usually they don't sound like that, and they're a little bit more round in the sound, I would say. Here, there's absolutely nothing like round. This guitar has got a beautiful character of a little bit of old school Gibsonish type, which for me is good. Strange, because there is stainless steel frets, 24 stainless steel frets, which are usually they are making the guitar sound brighter, and you know, like with more higher response, more presence, or something like that. They are not making that thing here, which is another thing which is quite strange, because there's ebony fretboard, which, beside the fact that it's black, it's as well a little bit more into maple sound than when the fretboard made of rosewood, for example. But I don't know how they made it. If it's the hardware or whatever, it's not so bright, this instrument, although it has the brightness which is making it staying good in the mix, which is making it staying well in the, you know, in the setup of the band, but it's not bright like hell, and it's got this mid-range character which I like. Graphite nut here, locking tuners with Solar logo. Like I said, Evertune bridge, 2 Duncan Solar pickups, 5-way switch, which is making this guitar not only to play metal. So if we had like 3-way switch, of course, there would be like a classic 1, 2, 3, you know, connection. But here you got those things in the between, which are splitting the coils and actually making this instrument being a little bit Stratocasterish, let's say. So if you need to play clean sounds, if you need to play something funky or bluesy without this power of powerful humbuckers, you can have it. You can have it here. Of course, volume and tone, because there is a there's a split of the humbuckers in those positions. There's no push pull, no coil splitting here. 24 threads, like I said, reverse headstock, maple neck made of 3 parts of the maple. Older body, and what is very, very important, the connection of the neck and the body is called set through. So it's something between set in and something between neck through body. So as you can already know and figure it out from what I'm saying, it's gonna be like, you know, the neck is going. If it's neck through, the neck will be going through the whole body. Here we will have the connection somewhere in the middle of the body. I don't know exactly where, but actually it's going into a tunnel inside of this wood, longer somewhere here, and that's what it's making it, you know, like staying tight and nice. Very good access to the higher frets because of what we got here on the back. Of course, those cutaways with the special calves here are making it as well very good to play in a high positions. And actually, if you know how to play in those positions, you will have no problem to do it. Nice logo. I like the logo. I like the color of the whole logos and the hardware. Like I said before, the knobs and everything here. But the most what I like is the comfort of playing on playing this instrument and the sound of it. It is super strat of the super strats, I need to say, and I was quite skeptic when I was like. Looking at those instruments, I was thinking like, you know, what can you do with the instrument, with the new instrument? Everything was like created already. That's the one side of what we know about the guitars. But from other hand, Ola Englund here made couple of small things which are making this guitar a little bit more unique and which are making this guitar good. The quality is amazing, and actually there's absolutely almost nothing that I can tell that I don't like. What I've noticed, the curve here, so where the neck is connected with the body, it could be a little bit more smooth. It looks a little bit like it's made by hand, not by machine. So if you like handmade instruments, you got this part here, because you know, some like the luthier, it's not always, the wood is the hard stuff to work with. And actually sometimes if you carve it by hand, it's gonna be like, if you polish it and, you know, file it by hand, it will make it not so equal. What is here, I don't know why it's like that, you know, but it's nothing major actually, and it's nothing which is making this guitar, oh my god, you know, they made it wrong. No, it's not like that. I've so many guitars made like this, but this is something which we just spotted here when I was looking at it. Except that, which is really like minor thing, this instrument is amazing and beautiful, and actually, you know, congrats to whoever it's making it. I've heard actually the rumors that Indonesian instruments, where this instrument is made, are the best on the market at the moment from Asia, because the best factories are in Indonesia, the most modern factories, you know, with the higher technology of guitar making. Everybody invested in Indonesia, and all those factories from there are very good. And if all the guitars from Indonesia would be like that, probably people would think the same. We cannot compare it to cheap instruments, but if we compare it to, you know, expensive instruments, which this guitar is, because it's something around, I don't know, like 1,200 euros or something new, something like that, I think it's worth this money. If you're looking for a new instrument and you want something quite unique and tight and quick in response and actually really good sounding and well made, and you got this money to spend, you may consider this instrument as the good stuff for yourself. The first thing which you've heard already was recorded by my friend Marcin, who you know, you've heard at the beginning. He's a shredder. I'm not a shredder. I don't know how to play things like him, but I'm going for lessons, and maybe in a year I would at least know like 30% of what he can use. So it's going to be me playing. I've chosen EVH 5150 for the first amplifier, then Mesa and PV, Mesa single rectifier, and PV 6505 plus in stereo with TC electronic, and Boss Katana as the third amplifier, and then you will hear how the guitar sounds from the wood. So that's what it is. Four different samples. I don't know. I see how long the video is. If there is like a time, maybe I will put like an extra one more amplifier. I'll choose something from here, because I've recorded many different sounds with this instrument. Absolutely recommending it. Ola, if you're watching it, I'm hoping you are. I don't think so. Well done, mate. See ya.
you.